So here I am at the property, and I'm getting ready to start my first garden. So what I decided to do was that I didn't want any square shapes right now. I want to stick to kind of a feng shui roundness to my gardens. If I was going to need to throw in a veggie garden very quickly and a lot of food, I'd just go ahead and put up rectangular raised garden beds in the full sun. That's what I would do. But since I'm not, I'm trying to break into this area very slowly and just kind of slowly make things happen. We're coming up to the pink full moon, and I thought in honor of the pink full moon, and because I already have them, which was a big factor, I decided to do a lot of pink flowers. So what I'm gonna do is mark off a spot. So it starts from one end of the camper, and I don't know if you can see these natural posts. So I'm just going around gathering posts, and then I'm using wild grape as my rails. I got some 100% twine or 100% nylon twine, and I want to show you I got my first field knife so I can cut my twine. It's just a cheap Ozarks Trails knife with paracord and a sheath and the little, I think that's an emergency tent stake type thing, but it fits on my belt, and that was important to me, so I got that. So I'm gonna start in the center. I'll have to bring my bird bath down, put my tallest flowers in the center, good morning sun, and then just spiral my way out to eventually shorter and shorter. There'll be a lot of chives, wild onion, in towards the middle, and then as it comes out, the very edge of it will have my kitchen garden herbs. So I have a kitchen down at the Black Rock camp, just a ways down the trail, and then of course I have my camping kitchen, my vagabond kitchen, right behind you, what you can't see right now. So let me do some work on the posts and the rails, and I'll show you my progress. So I would like to stay and work longer, but unfortunately Bo and I have to head back up to the city. We have to pack some more stuff, and we have some errands to run, and then we can come back. But here's the vagabond witch in the woods fence that I've always wanted, a kind of a rustic, witchy looking, you know, post and rail fence. I'm glad I got the gold colored twine because it's not as obvious as white, or even, I don't know, black would have been okay. But yeah, things are just lashed and sort of there. My worst fear is a storm. It's gonna knock all my posts down. But oh well. This is just until the plants get established. This is just to keep, because we plan on doing a lot of camping and entertaining this summer. So this will basically keep everybody off the garden until the garden gets well established. And then when it comes down, if it falls down by itself, you know, no harm, no foul on the land, nothing's cemented in. And it's got a little spot here where if you're cooking down at Black Rock, you can enter right here. And I have a perfect archway back in the city to bring down for that. And the grapes are doing well. The little Concord. It's gonna be fun to have grapes supported by grapevine. It's gonna be kind of different. This side over here got a little jumbled up. I kind of got in a hurry, but it's okay for what it is. I mean, it's a barrier, so you can come up here, get in the camper, go see the dogs, whatever you got to do, and kind of keep off the garden while it gets established. So there it is. I don't know what the circumference is. I think it's about 30, it's 32, 35 by maybe 30. So whatever that circumference, it's big. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Now that it's fenced in, I'm like, oh my goodness, that's huge. But that's okay, that's okay. This is where all the whimsical stuff is going. The fairy garden, the herb garden, all that stuff is going here. And beautiful pink flowers spiraling out from the center with the bird bath in the middle. So yeah, so it's done. So anyways, I'm gonna pack it up and go back to the city and repack and reorganize and come back down and get the bulbs and the roots planted. Blessed be.